So this is the comment here from Mr. Klongoria. Great name. He says, first time listening to you. What on the surface sounds like bullshit might be more like interesting bullshit. You're definitely right about the focus is on the price of Bitcoin instead of looking and researching other avenues of focus to Bitcoin. Not for the dizzy nor hosted by the ditzy. Oh, sorry, not for the ditzy nor hosted by the ditzy. Time is very important. So that's an interesting comment to me because I do think that a lot of people listen to, I mean, they don't really listen to the show, obviously, but they hear different discussions around Bitcoin. They see articles, they hear projections, all these things. And as you said there, or as they said, what on the surface sounds like bullshit might be interesting bullshit, or there might be something there, in other words. And I really think that this Bitcoin thing and this world that we're moving into is so hard for people to wrap their heads around that they don't even try. It sounds like bullshit to them because it's so far-fetched. It's so completely opposite from the system that we've grown up in and that we live in right now. And so when you try to tell people things, it's not something that you can portray in a 5-minute video or even a longer. It has to be a very deep conversation with somebody who knows what they're talking about. Otherwise, it just sounds like bullshit. But unless you have somebody who can actually talk you through it and relate to you, it's kind of a lost cause. So I think that most people are still sleeping on Bitcoin just because it is so different than what we're used to. It basically takes our whole system that we've grown up in, that we've lived in for 100 years. It takes that system and flips it on its head, every aspect of it. And so it does sound like bullshit to a lot of people. But once you understand it, it makes so much sense. That's the thing. That's the disconnect right now. So I do think we're moving into a time where people are open to it. And when people are open to it, that's when actual change happens. And we're getting to that point now. Rick, good morning.